Hi, I'm Klaus Meine.
And I'm Matthias Jabs
from the Scorpions. And you're listening to and you're watching lxjovem.
Os Scorpions regressaram a Lisboa e o lxjovem foi entrevistar dois membros da banda, Klaus e Matthias. O lxjovem teve também um passatempo de meet and greet e trazemos-te algumas imagens desse acontecimento. Hi guys, how are you?
Very good, thanks. How are you?
What's it like for you guys coming back to Lisbon, I have to ask?
It's fantastic. It's been a while. I think 2001 we did the Acoustica project here, and I think we came back with the Unbreakable album.
Yes.
2004. So it's 3-4 years.
Great shows, great audience. Especially we remember the production for Acoustica and the warm-up shows we've been doing. Because we spent here like a couple of days, this very special place, and then performing at the Convento do Beato. That was a very magical atmosphere, but I remember also all the rock shows we've been doing outdoors, indoors, the place we play. This time we already played before, and it should be good. I'm glad that we got the offer to come back this year, especially with our new album and the new DVD coming up, so it's perfect timing.
Pavilion Atlantico, it's a great place. We've been there before, so it's going to be fun.
Okay, thanks. You guys mentioned Acoustica. What made you choose Lisbon and Convento do Beato in particular for that project?
Well, back then we were looking for a real cool place, something with lots of atmosphere, you know, and so for this project we're looking a couple of different places all over Europe, and then we fell in love with this monastery.
Scouts like all over Europe looking for special places, but you know there's always has been like a special relationship between like the Scorpions and the Portuguese fans, so we were tending to like, you know, it would be nice if we could do them in Lisboa, you know, where our people found this Convento Beato, and so we had a couple other choices as well. You know, in Greece, like a nice amphitheater, is also a good place, you know, but we decided to do it that way, and it was the right choice.
It became a huge success. I mean, Acoustica just turned into a Diamond Award in Brazil last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah, the Brazilians are crazy about this album. I think it has to do with the language connection as well.
So here we are, it's our one and it's a nightmare. There's nothing left in here, it's good to be alive.
You guys have just put out a new DVD called Live at Wacken in 2006 and are planning a new release, Live at Amazonas. Does this have to do with issues like global warming and stuff like that? Is this a call for attention? I don't know.
Yeah, well, we had the offer to play Manaus a while ago, and it was about to raise awareness about the global warming, and I mean, we're not the first ones who played to Manaus and talk about the rainforest and the problems of the global warming, but it's time again, because when you see the reality, like people were talking about it like years and years ago, but now we can see the effects of the global warming all over the world, and so we wanted to go there, and especially with the new album out called Humanity All One, we want not only sing about humanity, we want to show some action, and together with Greenpeace we played a show there in front of 30,000 fans, and it was a very, very special concert, and we hopefully put out later as a DVD as well.
You mentioned the Humanity Hour 1, so it's mostly about issues like these.
It's a concept album that touches the various aspects of humanity, and well, it's an album with the old message, make love, not war.
But it's also between, like, the relationship between people, if it's like two or within the mind of like just one, or with one and many, it has to do with the humans and the way they, you know, designed their existence here on this planet in the past, in the present, and the future. So therefore, it is about much more than just global warming.
You guys started when there wasn't really any heavy music around. Do you guys remember why you got motivated to do heavier stuff?
Led Zeppelin was around. They're definitely like a very strong motivation. What a great band. As a guitar player, I was inspired by Jimi Hendrix, but as a very young kid, I already listened to the Rolling Stones and to the Beatles. I think we all grew up with that music when it like started out in the 60s and into the 70s with Zeppelin and Black Sabbath and whoever was around. We just come from France. We just played a couple of shows in France, and the driver I had, he was always playing Led Zeppelin the whole time. I mean, what a great music. One great song after the other. Amazing, because I haven't listened to it in a long time. I went like, oh, great.
Still after all these years, I mean, there's just a compilation that came out. And I just, again, started listening again to Led Zeppelin. And, I mean, the songs haven't lost the magic, and they're fantastic.